So welcome, it's Coach Tom here, and we're going to have a nice behind the scenes look at running a Muay Thai gym in Phuket, namely Phuket King Muay Thai. This week we're going to have a look at a few things actually. We see how Atin got on against his title fight in Cambodia. We're going to see how Agustin and Akram are preparing for their fight on Sunday in Rajadamnern Bangkok. We're going to finally finish that great wall of the resort and see what that looks like, painted and everything like that. We'll meet a few people and a few other little bits and bobs here and there, so bear with me. Thank you for watching, and if you like it, subscribe. Yo, how are you, mate? How was the journey?
Do I speak in this?
No, it's fine. Just leave it out.
The journey was pretty good, smooth. It wasn't too long.
Any injuries?
Nah, luckily not. No injuries, just a little bit of tiredness after the flight. So last night I was just sleeping at home.
Good.
Try to be back in training soon. As you can see, no injuries, just a little bit of bruises here and there. But
he hit hard, this guy.
yeah, man. Usually I fight on these big shows in 72 weight category, and at most I would push it to 74, but never beyond 74. That was my limit. And this time I tried 77, and yeah, the power and everything else is so different in that category. I was hitting the guy with my best shots. Yeah, I have this left kick to the arm. That's like one of my one of my weapons. And when I throw these kicks, I'm 100% sure. Yeah, it landed fine. I buy myself a few seconds. Definitely the guy gonna take time to recover. Something like that. Yeah, but this guy in 77 weight category, yeah, he was strong, muscular and tough. When I was hitting him, he was standing right there. Wouldn't even budge a little. Just right there, and he would return immediately.
And he struggled to get 77, didn't he?
He was struggling until the very morning after my weight was done. He was still cutting weight. And then he came with a towel wrapped around, no underwears. And he was trying to hold on to that too. But by the end, he weighed in at 77.9. So it wasn't even 77. And I said, yeah, it's fine, no problem. Man, I threw a head kick, yeah? And he had a single one-hand guard up. And with this, the head kick, and my lefts are very strong. I know that. He grabbed it right there like this. Wouldn't even move, right there. I was like, this guy's just toying with me at this point.
I think and someone said, I think there's a couple of mates I spoke to, and they said he's a very strong guy. Because if I'm honest with you, his technique is not that great.
No.
But he's just works hard, obviously. Yeah.
Some people, they like to take technical parts. Some people, they like to take this more physical aspect of the sport, yeah? They try to get stronger. Yeah, but whatever road you choose, you have to work hard.
Same way, something right there. Same, if you go back to it, is there any way you could have won or not? Be honest.
In this weight category, I can't. I can't do anything, so I can't. I was just barely surviving there.
What about in the clinch and straights?
No, he was too strong.
So we still have to finish this wall. We're sort of wrapping around the corner with this. It's actually huge. And the cement board we're using to do it is, I think each sheet's 45 kilos or 50 kilos. It's really pretty dense stuff. I'm just finishing off some weld here. Pretty strong. I am a terrible welder, by the way. And Saw is making it look like a war scene. But anyhow, this is up. We're going to paint it green, as you will see in the next bit. And it's pretty effective. It increases the privacy. We're going to put some plants along it, some lighting, and I think it'll look lovely. Please don't comment on the bad welding. Looks different, doesn't it? Fight coming up, isn't it, boys? How you guys feeling? You good? You tired? Tired?
very excited.
Oh, good, good, good.
I do want to point out that it's so important to do technical sparring, no power, be controlled. It's like a dance, but in this actual activity, this is about getting some body shots in and blocking and keeping your balance so they can really up the tempo a little bit. And so it's time for these guys to leave on their travels. They leave on a Saturday morning. They arrive midday in Bangkok. Weigh-in is Sunday at 6 a.m. and they fight Sunday evening at 8 p.m. And these are the boys preparing for their journey. Look at those smiles.
As Agustin comes forward trying to march his man backwards, Zongzhang having none of it so far. Full calm and collected, but that one really sunk in Hugh O'Donnell. Starting to puncture the tyre a little bit. A knee and an elbow.
Into the clinch they go. That's a good look from Agustin to kind of change the look here, try some different tactics.
Yeah, well, that lean leg significantly compromised. Pain written all over the face. She's only seconds away. Here we go. Back to the leg, and she's all over.
But can be money if it lands. Once again, Lucas. Showmanship. Hands high there.
Akram just continues to chip away with his kicks and score. Another period of inactivity from Lucas, so I think in retrospect when he looks back he can see some more opportunities for him to...
Lucas hits the canvas.
Well,
By wave knockout! Red corner! The man from Argentina! Down! Red corner!
Hey Tom, I think we should do the Fighters Fund we were talking about. It's a way to reward them for their hard work and to help them out when they need it. So we feel strongly it's the right thing to do.
Hey, so listen, I really messed up. This is a wicked video call I had with Hoover about developing this fund. And I didn't record the audio. I didn't want to do it again because it looked a little bit contrived. So I apologize for that, but I think the next segment will explain what it's about. Okay, so this is really informal. I'm Tom, this is Bob. This is Agustin. This is Akram. So we basically have some investors in the resort across the road, and they've basically come up with the idea of making a fund for the Phuket King fighters to help with like life, but also to help with travel and stuff like that. So if they're a sponsored fighter, they have a little pool that they can bring into just to cover them. And Bob is the messenger from one of the investors, and he's brought the money along. So I am really happy. These guys just smashed it, didn't they? They were amazing.
excellent job, outstanding.
But you see the fight, but you don't see what they do, the work and everything that goes into it, the sacrifices. Like Agustin hasn't seen his daughter. He's, you've had a big problem at Akram with his family. There's been a loss with his auntie. So we're going to give you guys 10,000 baht each bonus, right? So, Bob, can we do that?
Yes, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for you, sir.
Thank you.
Excellent job, excellent job, excellent job.
And for Agustin, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 for you, sir. Excellent job, excellent job.
Thank you, Bob.
So, very quick, I don't want to make this long, so you'll speak more about it. But honestly, the sacrifices fighters make to be here is next level, right? So these guys deserve it. Thank you very much, and well done, boys. Well done, well done. And Bob, thank you for bringing that along. Thank you. This is a really kind moment because these guys don't make much money, and actually that's all they have to live off. You know, their fight earnings. Obviously, we give free accommodation, free bikes, and a bit of food, and also free training. But these guys need to make money, so if they get injured, or if they can't fight for a reason, then they are really stuck. So this fund is huge, and if you guys want to contribute to it, please feel free to message and ask, and if you have a name for the fund, that'd be good as well. What I always say is, if you want to live life, if you really want to live life, then come to Thailand. You'll see torrential floods, you'll see cows running through your newly built resort onto the main road. You'll see skies, the colour that you cannot explain, but mostly you'll meet people from every country in the world, and all of them are amazing, genuinely are. I've met so many great people, and I really appreciate you all coming. Look guys, if you like this, please do subscribe, and also please comment if you have an idea of the name of the fund and anything else you would like to see from these videos. I appreciate you sitting through this. Thanks.